Good morning! Chris and I are here at the Gateway Natural Area. Well, actually, we're sitting off 14 Highway because the Gateway Natural Area is closed and the gate is down. So we're hoping that this is going to be opening up here soon at 6:30 so we can start the hike. I wasn't feeling too confident that a ranger was going to show up and open that gate. So we went ahead and drove down the road just under a half mile. Found this little pull off right here. And we're gonna hike back up to the Gateway Natural Area. And this is the return of Chris. His first hike back since Powell Peak. Oh yeah. And then about 7 minutes later, after walking up the hill, we're back up to the Gateway Natural Area, and the gate is now open, of course. So we did that little extra hiking for no reason. But that's okay. It just helped us get warmed up a little bit. I actually kind of prefer it this way, because now my car cannot potentially get locked in this gate later if we don't get back in time. So it's all good. And I'm pretty sure we're not gonna pay. We're gonna walk right in and nothing's gonna stop us. We're just gonna keep walking. We're just gonna keep walking. Keep walking. Just keep on walking. Yeah. We're in, baby. And what we're gonna do today is head on over to the Seaman Reservoir in the Gateway Natural Area. And then we're going to take that all the way over to the front of Greyrock Mountain, where we'll then pick up the Greyrock Mountain Trail and take that back down to the Greyrock Trailhead, where Chris is parked. And then we're going to shuttle on over to my car, drop me off, and that'll be the end of the hike. And now we have another locked gate. Is this going to stop us? Heck no, this ain't going to stop us. We're going to walk right past it. Just like that. And the hike continues. Off to the right there is the Black Powder Trail. However, we're going to continue on straight and head on back to the Seaman Reservoir, where we're then going to pick up the Wintersteen Trail off to the west and start heading up. After a few minutes of hiking down that road, we have arrived at this split where we are going to take the left and head on over to the west side of the reservoir. Hiking past the dam up here, Seaman Reservoir. This will be pretty cool. And I think we might have just missed a shortcut that we could have taken. Yeah, right there. Oh well, we're just making the hike more epic by making it longer. Unfortunately, we don't get to hike through that cave, but that is really cool. And we're making our way to the west side of the dam here, and I believe our trail split's going to be just ahead of us. We're up here to Seaman Reservoir, and this is beautiful. Far exceeding my expectations. Ah, look at that. Spent a few minutes up here enjoying the Seaman Reservoir and all of its beauty, but now we're going to start up the real trail, and it begins right here. Whew! Came up a nice little uphill section right there. That's looking back in the direction that we have come from. And we think right here is where we're going to split off and head to the west and over the Wintersteen Trail. Hopefully we're going to take this all the way over to Greyrock. We have split off the main trail that goes around the Seaman Reservoir, and we're pretty much bushwhacking. But there is a faint trail through here. We're picking it up in spots. After stopping and checking the map, we believe we're headed off in the right direction here.
Maybe not.
Maybe not, but I think so. We're making our way down this real steep section of pretty nasty bushwhacking. And we have to kind of make our way around the backside here, stay up high. Got to get across that big gap though, and then keep working our way across. It's going to get real hard, a lot of up and down. We've been sitting here at this marker for a few minutes, and right here is where you can make the decision. And most people, I believe, are going to go to the left and try and go up in between those two hills up there. We're actually going to head off to the right and try and work our way up and around these hills over here. Making our way up the Wintersteen Trail, and we came across a nasty kill site. It stinks right here. This is gross. I had a feeling we'd see some bones back here. And we have. And I believe we are on the right path. But it wouldn't surprise me if we weren't, because it's real confusing back here. I honestly have no idea if we're in the right spot or not. But we're still making our way to the west, and we're gonna keep hiking here over to this little grassy ledge where we're gonna reassess. We're on a little path right now. I'm not sure if this is it or not, but we're definitely on something. Just made it over here to that grassy shelf, and it's not looking good. Straight ahead is a no-go. I'm not going down in there. That's a death trap. Instead, what I believe we're going to try right now is heading straight up to the highest point up here. We're just going to continue on, get up here, and then take it across that kind of open spot. And then I believe we're going to drop down onto the saddle. I think that's what is going to happen. We'll drop down onto the saddle, and then we'll be able to see where we're going from there. I'm hoping, but that's the plan for right now. Just looking back onto the Seaman Reservoir, and look what we have come over so far. That's no joke. We're almost to the highest point. We're working our way up the ridge, but we found this real cool spot out of the wind. So we're going to take a little break. We're almost to the top. We're taking one last little break. We're out of the wind. But my goodness, we are going up big time. We're almost to the highest point around. And you can see the reservoir way out there. Jeez Louise. There are no straight lines out there. Let me tell you, you have to zigzag and weave and go up and down, and it's atrocious. We're exactly where we want to be. That's looking over at Greyrock, and we're up on the summit of 6,998. This is the highest point around other than Greyrock. This is fantastic. We have pretty much 98% downhill the rest of the way. The hard parts are over. Now that we know for a fact we're up here on the Wintersteen Trail, boy, we can relax now. The worry is over. So we're going to take a nice little break right here at this little camp spot, little fire pit. And we're back. This is going to be the Greyrock Summit Trail. All right. Alright guys, just to give a little breakdown of where we are on the adventure here. We're sitting up in this little cave. Chris said there's a rock in here.
It's snowing.
That said Jack's. It's snowing right now?
Yep.
Yep, I see it. It is snowing. That's fine with me though. We're just a few yards from the main junction where we can grab the standard Greyrock Mountain Trail and take that on back down. I think it's like under 3 miles. We should knock that out in an hour and 15 max. But this cave is really cool right now. It's keeping us out of the wind and snow. And that's the rock that's sitting up in here. I said some guy named James probably wrote his name on that 6 months ago, but Chris said no, that is historical. So what is it?
That's Jack, Rattlesnake Jack, James Brinkhoff rock.
You say that thing's been in here for like 5 years? For like 5 years?
Dude, I'm not kidding. I've seen that at least for 5 years.
Wow.
Maybe as long as 9.
Well, why didn't you put Rattlesnake Jack in it? Why did you put James? It's just a few minutes later, and I'm not sure if that's James Brinkhoff, aka Rattlesnake Jack's baseball cap, but we think that's his rock. Either way, we're getting ready to head up on out of here. Do this last couple miles back down to the Greyrock Mountain Trailhead. This trail is awesome right now. My goodness. This is so comfy to walk on. We've literally been hiking through down trees, loose rocks, just nasty kind of bushwhacking pretty much the entire day up until this point. We're flying down this Greyrock Mountain Trail right now, and I just want to say that we navigated that entire Wintersteen bushwhack with nothing but a paper map. My GPS wasn't working. We had no electronic assistance whatsoever. We had a paper map. I would not advise trying to navigate that Wintersteen Trail by yourself. Nope, don't try it by yourself. Bring a friend. That way both of you can get lost. And at 2:30, we're back to the Greyrock Mountain trailhead, which means that hike took us 7 hours and 45 minutes. And we're back down to the spot off 14 Highway where I parked this morning, and Chris has just dropped me off. It's all good now. I hope you enjoyed the hike, and until the next one, y'all, peace.